Hey, it's Walt, and I'm here on this Saturday, college football, NBA basketball, with another day of free daily sports bets. All right. But before we get started, please like the video and subscribe if you have not done so already. So let's recap yesterday. All right. Navy and Tulsa, they didn't hit their over. You know, I don't even know why I went with that particular bet. For me, it was more so both teams were in their last five. They were combining for more than 47. I mean, the second half they started to come alive a little bit more. You know, First half they both were kind of just bad. But yeah, that was my fault. So that was an L without a shadow of a doubt. The second one, the Kings versus the Pelicans, under 221. They shoot a meaningless 3-point shot at the end of the game to get 222. Right? Is That game should have never went over. A lot of useless fouling. Even without the fouling, that three at the end was pointless, and it's just funny. How many times have you needed a team to foul the other team so that they can prolong the game and hit a free throw so you can get your over, and they never do it. But that's how it goes. And the one bet, we did win Nevada, and the Nevada game, they did go over. Escapes me who they played, but that one did go over. But today's a new day. Overall, I'm feeling good. I mean, when I look back every day this week, even on the losing days, I was a field goal away from winning and having a winning day. So it'll turn around, and hopefully it starts today. All right. So we have two NCAA football bets and two NBA bets. So we're going to get straight into it. First bet, Cincinnati versus Tulane over 61.5 points. We have a Bearcats team who wants to secure a spot in the college football playoffs. They know they need to come with a much better offensive performance than they did against Navy last week. Then you have a Tulane team at home. They'll score a few touchdowns, and we know on the season they give up a lot of points. And with a team like Cincinnati, we can expect Cincinnati's going to score a lot. The Bearcats' last 6 conference games, 5 of them have gone over, as well as their last 5 of the 6 in the month of October. The last 4 games in total for Tulsa as an underdog has all gone over. So I like this game over. Texas Tech versus Oklahoma over 67.5 points. You have a Sooners team that, even though, under freshman QB Caleb Williams last week against Kansas, at Kansas, they didn't score any points in the first half. They bounced back in the second half and put up 35 points. They'll be back at home today. Caleb, in the last 2 games that he played at home, the games did go over. And, not to mention the last 10 meetings between these two teams did go over as well. 9 of those 10. All right. Bucks money line. I was leaning towards the spread for this game, but with the injuries to the Bucks, they did play Milwaukee. Milwaukee and the Spurs played, I think it was last week. Yeah, it had to been maybe last week. And the Spurs lost by like 10. But with Drew Holiday, he was playing in that particular game with them on the road, and he wasn't there. So for this one, I just like that money line. San Antonio, they are a tough team. So I'm going to just go ahead without the full complementary starters for the Bucks. I'd rather just go with the money line for that one. And the last NBA bet, the last bet of the day, Bulls money line. All right. Utah is undefeated, but they got to take it out. They're not going to go undefeated. They're not going to win their first 20 games or 10 games and not take a loss. I think they're going to take an L sooner than later. Mike Conley is out for today due to knee maintenance, and he has been a big part of this 4-0 start for them. especially with Mitchell only averaging about 20 points per game. He has not really started the season that well. I like with Conley out, I like the firepower offensively of Chicago, especially at home, more so than I do Utah with minus Conley. Plus, Chicago plays pretty solid defense. I think they're going to definitely want to bounce back from that Knicks loss, that narrow loss to the Knicks. And like I said, without Conley, I think that this is the perfect opportunity for the Utah Jazz to take their first L of the season. All right. So that does it for me. Good luck. Happy betting. And most importantly, never bet more than you can afford to lose.